Hello, I'm Jeličić from True Energy Healing. Today I wanted to talk to you about my new method called the Spinal Healing. In this video I will be covering the topics of what is spinal healing, what it does for you, and how it is different from any other healing method modality or even conventional procedure that is available for treating the spinal posture related issues. So, what is spinal healing method? The spinal healing method is my proprietary method that is based on pure energy. This energy is capable of perfectly aligning the physical vertebrae of the spinal column. That is achievable completely non-invasively, without any surgical or physical means. That means my method is perfectly capable of aligning the spinal column in a way that does not require surgery. In other words, you can avoid having dangerous spinal fusion surgery by having a spinal healing energy session with me. Now, I know this may be unbelievable to you at first, that something non-physical that does not involve touch, surgical procedure, chiropractic manipulation, or any other form of physiotherapy is capable of actually physically moving the bones of your spinal vertebrae into its perfect anatomical position. Yes, it does sound really unusual at first, especially if you are not accustomed to the possibilities of energy healing. However, spinal healing method that I created is actually a genuine method, and it has a medical proof of its effectiveness. When I talk about medical proof, I mean physical x-rays made in the official medical institution. This medical evidence is available in the separate YouTube video that I uploaded on my channel. You can find the link below in the description box. You might ask, why would you want to participate in a spinal healing energy session with me? Why wouldn't you want to have a conventional therapy done by your medical practitioner? Well, if you are health oriented, health conscious, perhaps you might not really want to be placed under anesthesia, under a couple of hours long surgery that involves placing artificial steel rods into your spinal column permanently. Now, that sounds really brutal to me, and really scary to undergo such surgery if I were having a scoliosis issue. So, from my point of view, I do not think that anyone should go under the spinal fusion surgery, because this surgery will permanently place steel rods inside your body, and it will actually fuse your vertebrae together so that they act as one bone. That means your spine will become practically useless and immobilized in those areas which were affected by your scoliosis. Now, if you have a double scoliosis, for upper thoracic scoliosis and lower back scoliosis, that means that your entire back will become practically useless after the surgery, because it will be completely, in all of its 32 or 33 vertebrae, how many you have in your body, all of those vertebrae would be completely joined and fused by the steel rods from your left and right side of the body. Not to mention, you will have terrible severe scars on your entire back. Plus, there is a possibility that you will die in the middle of a surgery. When you compare all of those dangers, and when you practically acknowledge that there is no real benefit to this kind of surgery other than immobilizing your spine and blocking it from becoming more and more severe and scoliotic in the future, you will naturally practically want to seek an alternative solution. So, what kind of alternative solutions do you have available? You have acupuncture that is able to help you with unclogging the meridians of your body, moving your chi, Acupuncture is not capable of physically straightening your scoliosis. It is, however, capable of helping you deal with the pain and stiffness associated with your scoliosis. Other option that you may have is chiropractic. In theory, chiropractic sounds really great, but in practice, chiropractors involve dangerous manipulations, cracking of your spine, cracking of your tendons, and if you are a sensitive person, you might experience some damages from chiropractic manipulation. Plus, chiropractic manipulation is also incapable of correcting spinal scoliosis, especially when there is more severe scoliosis. I am talking about 40 degrees, 50 degrees or more degrees scoliosis. Chiropractics cannot do anything with those kind of curvatures. However, my spinal healing method can. It can physically, perfectly align your spine within 30 minutes of the beginning of a session with me. You only need one session with me. Session is completely non-physical, completely energetical, completely safe. It does not require surgery, scars, bruises, or any visible traces. It does not leave anything at all. Just a perfectly aligned spine. This solution is practically perfect. It is absolutely perfect. It is absolutely safe and pleasant. People who went through this procedure, through this energy healing procedure, have not felt a thing. Most of them did not even think that the spinal alignment and healing actually happened. They doubted it. However, a simple orthopedic examination of a person after a session with me revealed that there has been some substantial healing in terms of physical spinal vertebrae alignment. Which further proves and confirms that my method is the best in the world for treating spinal health related issues. Because nothing else is capable of aligning your spine from severe scoliosis or from any kind of scoliosis or spinal vertebrae subluxation, atlas subluxation, pelvic twist or anything at all. No other procedure in the world is capable of doing that without anesthesia, without any kind of pain, without physical touch and without any kind of dangers associated with the spinal surgery and similar aggressive physical procedures. After my method, you will not have the need to visit your surgeon. However, you are able to visit your doctor, a medical health practitioner, and have x-rays done on your entire spine before having a spinal healing session with me. And you can visit the doctor again after a spinal healing session with me to compare the results. You will be amazed, I can promise you that. Just please do not be surprised if your doctor is reluctant to admit that you do not need or require surgery anymore. But x-rays are an objective medical proof that confirms beyond any doubt that my session is completely effective and which confirms without any doubt that your healing has been perfectly conducted. So there you have it. There is a perfect alternative for scoliosis surgery that will leave your body completely intact and whole. My healing method will completely restore your spinal posture, and that will enable your spine to become more and more flexible. It will not be blocked by steel rods or by scar tissue. It will not be blocked by anything, in fact. It will be completely perfectly aligned, and your body will continue to recover the tendon and elasticity functions to become a perfectly healthy individual again. My method, because it is so gentle, so pleasant, actually it is very nice, is suitable for people of all ages and of all medical spinal health issues and diagnoses. It is suitable for children and for elderly people as well. There are absolutely no health risks or no risks involved as compared to the conventional surgery or conventional therapies and treatments, which can be severely dangerous. As I mentioned before, you only need one session for complete and perfect spinal posture results. One spinal healing session is all that you need. Now, how does a spinal healing session look like? First of all, you will going to visit my webpage, you can read about my session, you can watch the video with the medical evidence. After you have decided to take this session for you or your family member, you will of course visit the shopping section of my webpage. So generally speaking, the spinal healing session is a perfectly straightforward process for you. You will book a session with me, you will choose a date and time which suits you best for the session, and I will contact you for the details. The details that I need of you is your full first and last name, your address, of course, so that I know where the energy is going. A picture of you would be perfect, and you will be resting and relaxing in your room when the session begins. Spinal healing session is an energy healing session which is performed by distance. So I do not require to be physically in the room with you to perform spinal healing session on you, and the results will be perfect every time. Because energy is perfect, energy makes no mistakes. Spinal healing session will last 30 minutes, and after those 30 minutes you will be able to sit, walk and do every other activity as usual. During these 30 minutes, the spinal healing session will give you full results in terms of your physical spinal vertebrae alignment. Your scoliosis will be completely healed in 30-minute session. Of course, after you schedule a session with me, if you have any questions, you can send me an email and I will gladly answer you any questions or any doubts that you may have. However, please note that this session is completely comfortable, completely pleasant, and there is absolutely no need to be afraid of it. Most likely you will not feel a thing, but your spine will be healed. And after the session you will feel benefits, and in the following days and in the following weeks you will feel benefits. The benefits of having a posturally straightened spine, the benefits of having proper energy flow throughout your spinal tissues, the benefits of increased elasticity of your spine, the benefits of completely avoiding spinal joint surgery, the benefits of completely avoiding all of those nasty scar tissues. Since scoliosis is a chronic issue, most people who have it have had it for the most part of their life. Now, it is pretty amazing that something that you have had for 20, 30 or more years can be completely healed and reversed in 30 minutes. But that is the power of energy healing over the physical world and over the physical procedures such as surgery. My spinal healing method can do what physical surgery cannot do. It can provide you the perfect support, perfect relief and perfect energy flow without any kind of physicality. And the difference in your spinal position will be visible with X-rays, which is an objective medical examining procedure which shows beyond any doubt that the healing has occurred within a session with me. Besides my spinal healing method, there is no other option in the world that will be able to give you the same results. So what are you waiting for? Book your spinal healing session now. The Spinal Healing method is available only through True Energy Healing, which is my personal healing brand, which brings you the future of energy healing into the present. The only true healing method that will completely restore your bodily function without blocking it in any way. As I've mentioned before, you only need one session for complete and perfect spinal posture results. One spinal healing session is all that you need. After you have decided to take this session for you or your family member, you will of course visit the shopping section of my webpage.